Hello, everybody, and welcome back to the Eating Good podcast. I'm Sam.
I'm Marisol.
I'm Oscar.
And on this podcast, we go to a new restaurant every week, typically in the Columbus area, give the food a rating, and then get into some fun topics. This week, David is not here, but we have brought back Yahoska as our guest.
Woo!
Glad to be here, you guys.
Woo! Thank you for joining us again. And we let Marisol pick the restaurant this week.
This week, I took the pod to Thai's Asian Bistro. Take two. This week, I took the pod to Thai's Asian Bistro and Sushi. It's a restaurant that incorporates a mixture of all Asian foods, from pho to pad thai to sushi. Everything is prepared with high quality, rich taste, and super large portions.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, I used to go to this place all the time when I was a college student because although I feel like it's pretty pricey, you get your money's worth because they fill up the plate. And then I would have leftovers for lunch and dinner the next day. So yeah.
Our appetizer, we got chicken wings, and they came with a side of a spicy buffalo sauce. They were super crispy, piping hot, and delicious.
The crispiness was perfect, in my opinion.
Yeah, for an Asian restaurant, those wings were crazy good.
Mm-hmm.
The seasoning on point.
Yes, it was very crispy and tender too. Like the meat wasn't dried or anything.
Yeah, the chicken itself was like juicy.
Yeah.
Moist.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
You just had to say that.
Yes, Oscar. Moist indeed.
Yeah, if I go to a wing place and I order wings, I want them to come out like that.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Interesting. On the online, they actually what's it called? How do you call it?
Like toss the wings.
Toss
in
the
sauce.
wings in the hot buffalo sauce, but for us, it didn't do that. They had the sauce on the side, which I actually appreciate it.
I thought it was interesting. I like mine sauce.
Mm-hmm.
I am a dip girl. Like I rather dip it in the sauce than have it smothered in the sauce.
It depends for me, like where I'm eating. Like if I'm going to a wing spot, I want my buffalo wings covered in sauce, and then I will dip them in ranch.
I actually don't mind either way. Unless the wings are not good without sauce, then I want them covered in sauce.
True. These wings were good enough to stand alone without sauce. So that's why I'm like, oh, I like the sauce on the side, because if I want to dip it, I can. But if I want to eat just the good chicken flavor of the seasoning, then I can do that as well without the sauce.
Exactly.
Cool. Well, let's give them a rating.
I think a solid 9. They were good.
I'm gonna say 8.5.
Yeah, I'm going to go with 8.5.
I'm going to go with 8.5.
Mm-hmm.
Very good. I would definitely get them again.
Same.
And it's funny, if I was craving wings, I probably wouldn't mind going there and just ordering wings.
True.
Yeah, they were really good.
I could bring my own sauce.
I guess so. Or just take them to your house.
Yeah, that too. But then they won't be piping hot.
That's true. They were piping hot. They came out last, actually. This was our appetizer, and it came out
last.
after all of our meals. But that's fine.
And I'm surprised they didn't have like ranch or any other type of dip in besides the buffalo sauce.
Yeah. I mean,
I'm
it's because
not.
it's an Asian place.
Yeah.
Maybe.
I was gonna say, how often do the wings get ordered?
There's other Chinese restaurants I've been to that I've gotten wings from that are also really good. So.
Yeah, I don't know. Because you probably aren't going there for the wings. You're going there for
Exactly.
everything else.
But it was still great wings.
They were really good.
Alrighty then. Who wants to talk about their food first?
I'm looking up mine. I can't find it.
Same.
I can talk about what I got. So I ordered their salt and pepper pork, which came lightly battered and wok tossed with green peppers, jalapenos, and garlic. Oh, and it also came with a side of fried rice. But when I got my plate, it did not impress me. It looked very plain. Like, I'm like, I don't know how much flavor this is going to have. And it didn't have any sauce with it, which I wasn't expecting it to, but I was expecting maybe something on the side. Whatever. But it packed a lot of flavor. Like, they salted it and peppered it perfectly. And the crazy thing is, that was the only thing it had. was just salt and pepper. But it was so good. I'm going to have to give it an 8.5 out of 10.
Okay.
And it was just very plain, but it was, like I said, they salted it and peppered it perfectly. Like the peppers, the onions, the pork, I enjoyed eating all of it. And the onions were raw, so like it's impressive that they were really good.
It did look pretty plain when I saw it,
Mm-hmm.
but I'm glad you liked it.
Yeah.
I can go next. So I got the chicken double pan fried noodles, which included semi-crisp egg noodles, stir-fried with vegetables, and chicken. When my meal came out, I was like, I don't think this is what I ordered, because it looked very weird and not appetizing. Because Yahoska saw it. She was like,
I agree.
We all saw it.
It looked like, if you know what like squid looks like, it kind of looked like that, like a bunch on a plate. Really pale. It looked not crispy. It looks slimy.
It looked like cueritos, actually.
Yeah.
What's cueritos?
Like,
Pork skin?
yeah, but like
I don't know.
not like cooked. Like, I don't know. Are they cooked? Are gorditos cooked?
I think they're pickled.
Yeah, they're pickled. So they're like really pale and almost translucent. So it looked like a bunch of that on a plate piled high, and the noodles were underneath, so you couldn't really see them. But once I like scooped in there and saw the noodles looked good. They were crispy. And even though everything looked unappetizing, it actually was really good. It had a lot of flavor. It tasted good as long as I wasn't looking at it. I'm like, it's fine, it's fine. And I really like the noodles too. I'm a noodle girly, so I appreciated that. And this, like you said, the serving size is huge. I have at least 2 meals as leftovers for the future. So that's nice. Overall, I do think this place just seems kind of like a classic Asian restaurant, not necessarily like a step up or anything. So I'm gonna give them a 7 out of 10.
Yeah, I feel like our dishes, you just had to close your eyes and eat it.
See, on the other hand, I thought my dish looked pretty good. It looked appetizing.
Yeah, your dish looked good.
Yes, I got the hot pepper chicken, which came with jalapenos and onions in a soy ginger sauce with a side of fried rice. I thought it was really good. The chicken was tasty. It wasn't dry. I liked it a lot.
Was it spicy?
Not really, actually. I thought it was going to have more of a kick, but it didn't. It was like mild.
Would you want it to be spicier?
Yeah.
Yes, but that's also because I like spicy
Okay.
food. So I feel like people would think it's okay.
Mm-hmm.
From 1 to 10, how spicy do you think it was? Because it had a lot of peppers in it.
Actually, I say like a 5.
Oh,
That's
But-
pretty spicy to me.
That's not spicy.
Out of 10?
I can only handle like a 3.
Yeah, I was like, my comfort level spice, 3.5.
You just had to pick something
Yep.
higher than me,
I
huh?
feel like I can.
See,
I can I can handle my spicy.
Okay.
You just said 3.5.
See, I think
Yeah.
mine's like a 7 out of 10. I think I can handle spice. Really good.
Yeah. So maybe you're just like
I can handle
spicy.
7.5.
Okay. I
So-
get it.
Do you like to eat spicy food to the point that like it makes your nose run, or is that like too spicy?
That's too spicy. I like my food to be spicy, but I also want to taste the flavor besides the burning feel in my mouth.
See, I
So-
feel like Oscar likes to taste the spicy and not the food.
No, I think the spicy adds to the food.
Oscar wants to be eating like
He wants to be like,
It's been getting really annoying recently. Like, I'll be eating and I just have snot and I'm like, oh, I gotta stop eating and wipe my nose. And it just takes away from the eating
That's
experience.
a no for me.
How rude.
I'm like, I don't want it to drip in my food.
Oscar.
Has that ever happened?
No.
You need to get it less spicy, I think.
Yes.
But here's the thing. Even it's been happening just more often. Even if it's not to the spicy where I'm like, I'm still been getting like a runny nose.
I wonder if you just like get excited and then like you get hot.
But I don't think so. I think it's just when I have anything spicy, a little more than medium spicy.
Like, like whenever you would be in school and you get sick, most of the time, like, you would be fine, but it's just like whenever you take a test and everyth's silent, and then your nose starts to run,
And then you're looking down. Yes,
And you're
those
looking
are
down.
worse.
Then you start to cough, and you're like, God damn it. So the entire time you're like,
Oh,
You know what I'm talking
yeah.
your brain just messes with you. Anyways,
So I think I'd give it like a 7 out of 10. It was good, and I would definitely get it again if I were to go back.
It looks good. I can talk about what I got. I got the wild mushroom beef. And for those who don't know, I used to hate mushrooms. Like, I just thought like mushrooms are like kind of like mold in my head, like fungi. And I think of fungi and I think of feet. So I was just like,
whoa, the correlations here are wild.
Yes.
I just did not like mushrooms. I'm like, ugh. Anyways, one time.
See, I think fungi, and I'm like, Ross.
What? Oh. Anyways, one time I accidentally ordered this without realizing. I don't know what I was thinking. I ordered it.
It has mushrooms in the name.
I think I saw the picture and I was like, it looks good. Let's try it. And so I got it and I was like, it looks weird because my dish also kind of looks like slimy.
Mm-hmm.
And I had it and it changed my life. It was so good. And ever since I've had this dish, I've been obsessed with mushrooms. Except that one time we went to that pizza place.
Yeah,
Not pizza
was,
place.
That was too many mushrooms.
The Italian place where they just overdid it with the mushrooms on my pizza. But now I like it again, now that I've had this dish. And it's double mushroom blend stir fried in an oyster sauce. And it also came with a side of fried rice. I love this dish so much. I'm going to give it a 9 out of 10.
Ooh.
It just, I can tell it was made in the guac. You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah.
And
Guac.
the guac? What is it?
W-O-K. Walk.
Guac?
Why are you saying
Guac?
it G? Like as if
Is it
it's
guac?
made with avocados.
It's like walking. Walk.
Guac?
Yeah.
Do you say guacking?
Walking.
Yeah, so just walk.
Guac. It was made in the guac. It was made in the wok.
Good.
Right?
Yes.
Anyway, so delicious. I also didn't realize it had oyster sauce. I guess I love oyster sauce now. I do think if anyone goes here, they should try the wild mushroom beef. My dad also loves it. Also, every time my parents come to Columbus, they always ask to go to Ty's Bistro because it's just so good. And they also like the big portions.
Yes, that makes sense.
Your plate did look really good.
It was really good. Did you try it?
I didn't.
Oh, I should have tried it.
I didn't think about
You
it.
didn't offer to us.
I know, and I
Yeah.
had so much.
Stingy.
Sorry, next time.
It's in the fridge.
Right.
Just go grab it. You'll probably forget your leftovers here. It's fine.
No, never.
Me
And
and
then I'm
Oscar
gonna
will
be
eat them
forced
later.
to eat it.
That's what happened with Yemeni. Oscar ate your leftovers.
True.
It was either that or throw it out.
Evil.
What? I saved it from being wasted.
He did wait like 4 days and they were unclaimed.
Respectably.
The chicken was really good.
He's like, I give it an 8.
Even like a few days later, it was so tender. Like I could just
I bet.
pull all the bones out.
What are you ranking it?
Oh, 8.5.
That's for Yemeni, guys.
I forgot what I gave it. I think I probably gave it the same.
You gave it a 9.
Oh, okay. Well, it was 4 days old, so valid.
All right. Well, you guys also got drinks.
Oh, yeah. They have boba teas and they have smoothies and they just have like cute little drinks. I always get the taro boba tea. What is taro? Like a root?
I think it's like a sweet potato, isn't it?
Yeah,
like
I
a
think so.
purple sweet potato.
Yeah. If you guys know how taro looks like, it's like a purple powder and it makes your drink purple. And it has milk in it. Well, my drink has milk in it. And I also add the boba pearls. And it's very sweet. Super sweet. Probably not good for you, but delicious. I'm going to give my taro boba tea a 10 out of 10.
Nice.
And I got the passion fruit tea with pearls. It was really good. It was sweet. Solid 9 out of 10.
Do you like the jellies?
I do like the jellies.
The jellies are really good.
But they put a lot of jellies.
They did. You have your
Yeah.
cup
Yes.
right here. It's like
I have like a
empty,
quarter of the cup
just
just,
jellies.
jellies.
I really
Yeah.
want to like grab a spoon and just
Spoon it.
yes.
Is that what you're gonna? Are you gonna eat them, or what are you saving them for?
I don't know.
They remind me of gummy bears.
Yeah.
Yes. They're so good though.
Did you guys ever? I would always see in the Mexican stores like they would have like a little tub, and normally it's shaped as a toy, like a teddy bear or something, and inside they would have the little jelly packs. Do you know what I'm talking about?
I do.
The jellies are in like the little plastic things.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's what it reminds me, like your drink.
And it tastes like that, actually.
And it tastes like that. I'm sure it's like the same consistency. It's like a hard jelly, but they're so freaking good. They can't be good for you. So good though.
But they're so good.
Delicious.
And I ordered a green tea lemonade that was lychee flavored. When I saw it, I was like, I just want a green tea lemonade. And the guy's like, what flavor do you want? And I'm like, isn't it green tea?
Green tea lemonade
Yeah.
flavor.
So I'm like, I guess I'll get lychee. And it actually worked out better because you could taste the green tea. And if it was just green tea lemonade, I don't think I would have liked it. So it was like refreshing green tea, which is weird to say green tea was refreshing. And then it went to sweet lychee. I'll also give it 8.5. I really liked it. I liked it more than I expected to.
I thought it was really good. I tried it. It was really good. I liked the lychee flavor.
Yeah.
I feel like sometimes they don't know how to get that flavor right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But it was
And
good.
I tried your drink too. I don't like tea, so I don't like green tea, but it didn't taste that much like tea. But I think the lemonade and the lychee really pulled through. So
Yep.
I also liked it.
Refreshing.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Just what I wanted. One thing we didn't talk about was the fried rice. I will say it was not the strongest fried rice I've had. I'm going to have to give it a 6 out of 10.
Marisol, do you have a rebuttal?
I liked it. I don't know. I just feel like everything else was so much more empowering that I didn't really focus on the fried rice, which would make sense in my head. I'd give it a 7.5 out of 10.
I thought it could have used a little bit more flavor.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it wasn't as crispy as I would have wanted
Yep.
it. Yeah, I think a 6.
Yeah. Like they gave us a lot, which is great.
It was a great portion. Don't get me
Yeah.
wrong, and I'm gonna have a great lunch tomorrow.
My meal did not come with fried rice, but I had a scoop of Oscars, and I could see what you mean. It was like a basic part of the meal. It wasn't meant to be star of the show.
Yeah.
Maybe if you ordered something that had like a sauce or a curry and you mixed the rice together in it, it'd be better. But on its own, it was very basic.
Yeah.
And maybe that's why, Marisol, you liked it more, because your food was a little bit saucy.
Yes.
Mine was a little dry. It didn't have a sauce.
Oscars too, yeah.
Yeah, I had no issue with my fried rice. Just because, like, it being mixed with my other sauce, with the beef, it's delicious. I wonder if they do something different, because they also have just, like, fried rice. Obviously, they either put chicken or beef or a combination. If they add something special to it.
I don't know.
I don't know.
I don't know.
The world may never know.
Mm-hmm.
Would you guys go back?
Yeah.
Yeah. If
Yeah.
someone invited me, I wouldn't go on my own.
I would want to go back to try one of their soups.
Their pho,
Yeah.
so fucking good.
Because after we ordered, I saw a bunch of other people come in and they all ordered
Yeah.
different soups. Like they ordered the pho.
Yeah, I would try that. Or their sushi. It makes me think that their pho or their sushi wouldn't be that good, though, just because of how big their menu is. I'm like, there's no way they can master each of these things. They're probably just like, they're a jack of all trades, but a master of none.
I do have to say, I've had their sushi before, and I just feel like their other food is better.
Mm-hmm. Gotcha.
So, out of everything, I would put sushi last.
I guess that wraps up our food portion.
Yep.
It's time to move on to
Guess
That
Movie.
So this week, David was supposed to come up with the movie, but he's not here. So I volunteered, or was voluntold.
Yep,
Was voluntold.
voluntold by me. I am the
Dictator.
producer here. I just had you guys switch spots, so David
Yeah.
will do next week when it's technically supposed to be your turn.
Yep.
So you guys are just switching. It's
Yeah.
equal still.
But it's okay because I had a movie prepared. Had this movie prepared for like 2 or 3 weeks. No, I think more like 2 weeks.
Okay, perfect. Why are you complaining?
I'm not. I'm not actually complaining.
He just had to throw it out there.
So I think we've all seen this movie.
Even Yahoska? Yahoska said she doesn't watch a
Yahoska
lot of
doesn't
movies.
watch movies. But she did guess the last one.
I did. And Marisol did not believe me.
I think it just depends on when you came to the U.S.
Okay.
You might have seen it. And I think the listeners have all seen it too. So, after a big argument, a group of friends decide to go their separate ways. 2 years later, the group of friends all show up at the same resort for spring break. Even though the gang is back together, they all decide to do their own things until they find out that one of their friends is in grave danger. The group decides to put aside their differences and work together in order to save their friend.
I'm pretty sure I'm wrong.
No
I
idea.
have no idea either.
Nope, Marisol, she guessed It.
It? I've never seen that.
Ooh, we should watch that.
Isn't that a scary movie?
It is a scary movie. And Oscar didn't just...
I thought you did watch it because I told you about the grandma scene.
You made us watch the grandma scene, but I haven't seen the whole
Oh.
movie.
Yeah. So, yeah. The first one's not that scary. The second one is kind of scary.
I've seen the second one.
The
feel
first
like-
one was scary.
I feel like the second one is scarier than the first one.
Okay.
We gotta bring back movie nights.
I know. Well, eventually we'll get there. Maybe not in the summer because we want to do stuff outside.
True.
We'll see.
Anyways, wait, can you repeat it?
Yeah, I'm
Yeah.
going to need you to repeat the whole thing.
After a big argument, a group of friends decide to go their separate ways. 2 years later, the group of friends all show up to the same resort for spring break. Even though the gang is back together, they all decide to do their own things until they find out one of their friends is in grave danger. The group decides to put aside their differences and work together in order to save their friend.
Is this cartoons?
No, it is not an animated movie.
This does not ring any bells. Are you sure
Yeah.
we've seen it?
I'm 100% sure you guys have seen it.
When did it come out?
Yeah, what year did this come out?
2002.
2002.
What?
Yeah.
I barely knew how to walk.
Okay, Yahoska.
Okay, we get it. You were a tiny little baby.
Yeah, that probably would have been the time you would have seen it.
So it's a kids movie.
Yeah.
Oh, but it's not animated.
It's not animated.
It's not a cartoon.
It's not a cartoon.
Can you give us a hint?
It's a kids movie?
Yeah. I guess a hint. It's based off a kid's show.
What kids shows existed back then? Full House, the movie.
See, it's hard to think of clues because it'll just give it away completely if I give you like the main clues.
Let us think a little bit.
Okay. Was it like a Disney movie?
It is not a Disney movie.
But it's based off a show. TV
Correct.
show. Okay. Is it a Nickelodeon?
It's not Nickelodeon.
So it's
It would have been on Cartoon Network.
Cartoon Network.
Yep. The show is older than I am.
And they were at a resort?
Yes, they were at a tropical resort. Yes, Sam got it.
Dang it! Cartoon Network. All I can think of is like cartoons.
Do you see my second text?
It actually was not called that. It was just
The first one I said is what it's called?
yeah,
Oh,
the movie.
okay. I don't know if I've ever seen it actually.
Oh, really?
Well, maybe I have, but I don't remember it.
Do you think I know this?
I think you can get it if you just think about TV shows.
TV shows. Cartoon Network, though?
Yes.
All I can think of is cartoons.
It is based on a cartoon,
It's based on a cartoon.
but the movie is live action.
What?
I have no idea.
Oh my gosh.
So it's a group of 5 friends.
It's a popular franchise.
A five.
Is it the Power Rangers? Oh.
It's not the
It is
Power
not the
Rangers.
Power Rangers.
I forgot about the text.
I hate this.
Dang, maybe you guys haven't seen it.
I was gonna say,
But you would know the TV show for sure.
And
Or
it's-
like the whole premise of like what they do.
I also wasn't in the States at that time.
Okay,
so
yeah.
To my defense.
Why?
To my defense.
TV didn't exist
Actually,
in your home country.
actually, we didn't always have electricity.
Mhm.
Oh damn! Now I feel
Dang.
bad. 5 people. They're all kids.
They're not kids.
Oh,
They're teens. Or young adults.
I guess in the movie they're young adults.
I keep thinking about it.
It's not a scary movie, but there's often ghosts and ghouls in it.
Yes.
Ghosts and ghouls. Oh my gosh, I really don't think I've seen this. Can I have more hints?
Sure. So the group of friends all show up to the same resort for spring break. They were invited by the owner of the resort because he thinks it's haunted.
High School Musical.
Okay, this might give it away. They are crime fighters. But they're not Power Rangers.
Mm. I think this
Yep,
is wrong.
Yahoska got it.
Woo! See, even Yahoska could get
Wow.
it. She wasn't in the country.
Marisol guessed Ninja Turtles.
You're on the right track, I would say.
Yeah.
So they think the resort is haunted and they were invited.
Scooby Doo Doo!
Yep.
Is it that one?
Yeah.
Good movie.
So what is the title of the movie?
It's just Scooby-Doo.
Yeah.
Oh,
That's
Yeah.
it?
Yeah.
that's exactly what I typed to Oscar. I said Scooby-Doo.
I thought it was the Scooby-Doo movie, but no, it's just Scooby-Doo.
And then Oscar said tropical resort, so I sent another text that said Scooby-Doo tropical.
So I guess technically it's 5 friends, but one of them's a dog.
Yeah.
Mm.
And at the beginning of the movie, they solve it's at the end of them solving a mystery, and they get into a big argument, and then they, don't talk to each other anymore, and they all get invited to the island to solve the mystery, but because they're not all getting along, they're like, I'm gonna figure it out on my own, and then they find out that Scooby-Doo is gonna be sacrificed by the villain because he's pure of heart and he needs someone pure of heart, so they're like, oh, we gotta work together to save Scooby-Doo.
I definitely did not know the premise of this movie.
I forgot. Yahoska, have you seen it?
I think I've seen it. I'm just
Okay.
not very good at remembering movies.
Yeah, I feel like I probably have seen it, or at least bits and parts of it, but I definitely never knew. Like that whole description did not ring any bells.
Yeah, I feel like I can picture it in my head, but I don't remember exactly if I completely watched it or not.
Yeah.
I definitely saw it like forever ago.
Was it? I think the guy that's Mr. Bean, I think he's like the one that invites them to the island.
Mm.
And then later you find out that he's a robot being controlled by Scrappy Doo.
Oh.
Oh, that's the tiny one, right?
Yeah.
The
The tiny dog.
We should watch it sometime.
Add it
Let
to
me
the
put it
list.
on the
Add it to
list. No, that was a good movie.
Yeah.
It was definitely one of those movies where every time it came around again, I would be like, oh, I gotta watch that.
Yeah.
So you've seen it multiple times.
I've seen it at least 3 times.
Oh my god! And
Ooh.
you're the last one to get it.
Well, because I was like, Cartoon Network. All I can think is of like, I don't even know the names. The dog with the grandma. That was one of them.
Courage the Cowardly
Courage
Dog.
the Cowardly
Oh.
Dog.
Ah.
See, I feel like Cartoon Network didn't have a lot of cartoons that then got put into movies, so that's why it was kind
Yes.
of easier to narrow it down.
But even then, I still was like, what is it? There's Ed, Ed, and Eddie.
Yes,
Right?
technically, the last episode is a movie, but it's animated.
I say not live action.
Yeah. And then I was like, it's not Powerpuff Girls. Well, all that matters is that I got it.
Yep.
At the end.
Mm-hmm.
Got it before David. He's not even here.
Yeah.
David's never gonna get it.
Yep.
I'm wondering if I watched that movie in Spanish or if it was in
Ah.
English. I don't know.
If you were in Mexico, you would have watched it in English because it would have been pirated.
But I'm not from Mexico, so.
Oscar should have read the description in Spanish. Maybe you would have gotten it.
Yeah.
So, I didn't have any topics for today, but I did have one question. If someone was making you like rice and they said you can only add 2 things to the rice, what 2 things would you add to your rice?
Garlic and salt.
Just garlic and salt?
Mm-hmm. Wait.
But as a main meal or as a
Yeah.
side? Because I think that's going to differ.
I think just as like a bowl of rice.
Yeah, like they're just going to make you a bowl of rice. You already ate
And
whatever.
just 2
I don't know.
ingredients in it
Yeah,
with it being cooked.
yeah.
Oh, garlic and rice.
Garlic.
What?
garlic and
rice. Garlic
salt.
Add more rice to
Garlic-
it.
Garlic and salt.
But the seasonings count as ingredient.
Yeah.
That kind of makes it hard. You need salt. Like it's
Yeah.
mandatory to have salt as one of them, unless you put soy sauce instead. But
Yeah, exactly. So what 2 things?
Salt and butter.
What? Butter?
Yeah, for your rice.
Do you normally put butter in your rice?
If it's plain white rice, I often put butter.
Yeah, me too.
Oh, I did not know that.
I've never
put
put that.
Yeah, I've never put butter in my rice.
Gives it some flavor, and it also helps it from sticking to the pan.
Yeah.
Hmm.
Shout out HelloFresh. That's how they do their recipes too.
Yeah, for me, it would be chicken bouillon and butter.
Cheater. I didn't think of that.
I already make my rice like that.
I'll do the same.
I think I would just do like some hot sauce and cheese from Nicaragua.
Okay.
Okay.
And that's already salty, so I don't think I would need salt added to it.
Yeah, because I feel like rice is very versatile, and everyone has different preferences on taste of it.
Do you guys know how to make rice without a rice cooker?
Yeah,
I do.
No.
I don't have a rice cooker.
Did you say no?
Yeah, I said no.
You have a rice cooker?
I have a rice cooker. My mom got it for me for my last birthday. Not this year, last year.
Dang. So you
And
haven't made rice since 2 years ago is when you started making rice?
Well, I used to make it in the stovetop and then I stopped, so I feel like I don't really know how to make it anymore. I just feel like it's gonna be too mushy.
I want a rice cooker because I just think it would be easier. But I just feel like all the rice cookers that I see are huge.
Yeah. I also can't justify spending money on a rice cooker when I know a pan on the stovetop works perfectly fine.
Yeah.
But if you get a multi-use rice cooker, then it's worth it because mine can do like slow cook and different things like that. So it's only
Okay.
one appliance.
See, I think a slow cooker would make sense.
Yeah, that makes it more worth it for sure.
It's a nice one. Thanks, Mom.
I would just want one of the Japanese looking ones.
Oh my god. Speaking of not knowing how to cook rice, in college I was a part of a Latino student org, and we would do like food events sometimes. So we did like a Friendsgiving, and I made a turkey. It was good. But then this other person made, I think she was trying to make Puerto Rican rice, but she didn't know how to cook rice. And I was there with her when she was cooking it, and she had like 5 cups of rice, and then she only put in like 2 cups of water. And I was like, I think you need more water than that. She's like, my mom always only puts in 2 cups. And I was like, in my head, like, yeah, but your mom isn't making 5 cups of rice at once. And I was like, I think you need a little more though. Like, that's not enough. And she just put in like 1 additional cup. So it was like way too much rice, not enough water. The rice came out crunchy, and she still served it like that, like to everybody.
Nuh-uh.
Yes.
I
And we
remember
ate
that
it?
story.
Oh, wait.
You were probably there.
Did she cook at your house?
We cooked it. Yeah, actually, maybe because I lived near like campus, so
Yeah.
she might have come over to cook it because she needed
I
a
must
stove.
have not been there because I don't remember a Thanksgiving with her.
But the question is,
Thanksgiving.
did she try it before serving it to everyone else?
I don't know. I think she thought it was fine, and I was eating. I was like, "This is crunchy." And then our friend, she put some on her plate, and she took like a bite and left the rest there and threw it away. And she's like, "I'm not eating that." I was like,
I can probably hurt your stomach.
I still ate some just to be nice. I didn't want her to feel bad about her
Yeah.
bad rice.
Imagine
But
I
you
put some in
told
my
her.
mouth and like a.
Yeah, it was crunchy. There was not nearly enough water.
She wanted to do fried rice.
Surprisingly, she's really smart.
Yeah.
Well, not surprisingly, she's just really smart because now
She's
she's in.
Probably book smart. She doesn't know how to, at least at that time, she did not know how to cook because she could not make rice.
Well, now she's in med school.
Yeah. No matter how smart you are,
Cut that out.
What do you think they find out?
No.
we don't need all that
It could be
info.
anyone.
That could be anybody.
I hope she has a rice cooker.
Yeah. She probably does. At this point, I hope.
I would hope so. This brings me to my next story. Wait, do you need?
I was just gonna say, no matter how smart you are, that's not gonna, be a good gauge of how good of
Yeah.
a cook you are.
Yeah.
So today, I shared an office with another one of my coworkers. And we were just like talking about like how some people just don't have common sense sometimes.
Mhm.
And she told me one time when she was a nurse, she heard that this resident, and for those who don't know what residents are, they're just like training baby doctors.
They're like doctors is still in training.
Yeah, doctors in training. And I guess she went to go meet a patient, and the patient was really cold. And right now in the hospital, they didn't have these back then, but we have towel warmers not towel warmers, just blanket warmers. We keep the blankets in there and it just warms it up. So whenever you pull one out, it's just always warm. And it's really nice. But back then, I guess they didn't have that. So what the resident did, she was like, oh yeah, I'll help you. She grabbed a blanket and she put it in the microwave.
I knew you were gonna say that for some
She put it in
reason.
the microwave, and it actually made the microwave like explode or something.
Was it just a normal fabric blanket or like an aluminum
It's
blanket?
it's like a cloth one, but maybe she put it on for too long. I don't know what
Oh
happened.
my god, how
but-
long?
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know, but the fire alarm went off. I've just never thought of like putting a blanket in the microwave.
Yeah.
No.
Who would think that's a good idea? And the
Okay,
microwave's
I was
dirty.
like, maybe that's just me. But I was like, what? What do you mean? And I'm like, I mean, I'm sure she's book smart, but maybe her family's rich and she just always had a maid, and every time she needed to heat something up, she just give it to
The
whoever worked
maid.
for her. Yeah.
Or maybe, I don't know. Because maybe she like is like, oh, I'll just put something in the dryer to make it warm. And then she's like, well, the microwave's kind of like a dryer. Just throw it in there.
Yeah, maybe.
But I'm just wondering, how long was it in
Yeah.
there for?
It had to be a while, right? For it to explode like that.
Yeah.
I don't know.
How do you even fit a blanket in the microwave?
That's how big is this
Yeah.
blanket?
They're really thin.
Yeah.
They're like airplane blankets.
No, they're just thin. They're
Yeah.
old.
Well, airplane blankets are thin.
No, I feel like they're more squishy. Like
Oh, okay.
the hospital blankets are like thin, but they're like kind of wool
Yeah, yeah.
and they're like flat.
Okay. I can imagine it.
It just made me think of like this is something Leo would do. Imagine Leo's a doctor.
That boy. I cannot imagine him as a doctor. Leo walks in the room. I'm like, I need a new doctor.
Nah, he would be a good one. But yeah, in my head I'm like, am I crazy or am I the only one who's like, what the heck? Why would you put a blanket in a microwave? Second question. Do you put your blankets in the microwave at home?
The lady.
Yeah, the resident.
I hope not.
I hope not.
I'm sure after that incident, she does not.
And then she also told me another story that there was this other nurse who, I forgot what she was heating up in the microwave, but she went to heat up someone's food, and while it was heating up, she went to go breast pump, and she meant to put like 30 seconds, but she actually only put 30 minutes.
God damn.
And it
Wow.
like burned.
Yeah.
Which, that's valid. She just had a baby, so.
But still, like, she didn't come back. Like,
Yeah,
A few
imagine being
seconds
that
later.
patient, like just waiting there
Right.
for their
Well,
food.
And what if you were gonna be gone that long? Even if you put 30 seconds, by the time she came back, it'd be cold again.
True.
yeah.
I don't
Right.
know how long it takes to like pump. I don't know if it's like a 5-minute thing or is it like a 10-minute thing.
But even if it was 5 minutes, the food's gonna get cold.
Yeah.
I don't
If it's
know.
only 30 seconds, why wouldn't you just stand there and wait the 30
Right.
seconds?
You could eat while you're pumping.
It's 30 seconds. You could wait 30 seconds for it to finish.
Maybe she meant to put 3 minutes.
But I will say, microwave minutes feel like forever when you're
Yeah.
just standing there next to
Yeah.
it waiting.
I agree with that.
At my work, we only have 2 microwaves like in our cafe area, and so at lunchtime there'll be like a line of people to use the microwave, and it feels like forever.
Damn.
First world problems.
How many microwaves does your work have?
2.
Damn. You would think that they would get more microwaves for that.
Our whole office is like too small overall. Like there's people that have to sit in the cafe all day because there's not enough desks.
Oh,
Oh.
No way.
That
Yeah,
sucks.
like today there was like 10 people in the cafe. Tuesdays and Thursdays are
Damn.
really busy. It's because people weren't going into the office that much before COVID.
So they got a smaller office.
So then we moved to a smaller office, and then everyone likes the new office because it's new. So everyone wants to be there. I don't know. It's a whole thing. Our office is too small now.
Mm-hmm.
Do you get assigned desk because you're a manager or?
No, not
Oh.
even like partners get assigned desks. You have to reserve a seat. We have like a website that you can reserve a seat on. But if you forget to, you can be put on a wait list. But if you don't get off the
Oh
wait
my
list,
gosh,
you just sit in the cafe.
Imagine. That's crazy.
Yeah, I'm like, imagine you're a partner and you're in the cafe.
Yeah.
that point, I'm going home.
They usually have their admins like probably do it for them.
Yeah.
But yeah, if I ever didn't have a seat, I would just go home because I live so close to the office. I'm like, I'm not sitting in the cafe. I'll work from home.
This makes me think of when I was in college and you would go to the library and you just got to find
Yeah.
a seat.
Yeah. Well, and then you can't just walk in and take a seat because someone
Might have
reserved it.
reserved
So then
it.
they'll show up and be like, hey, you're in my seat.
Yeah.
And then that's awkward.
Awkward.
Yeah.
Well, Oscar would like sleep in the library.
Yeah.
He had a sleeping bag in the library.
Oh.
Mhm.
Like, actually.
My senior year. I had my own like desk, so I just kept it at my desk.
How did you get your own desk?
At my school, so it was a smaller school, and they gave all the seniors their own desks in the library. They were like along the wall,
Okay.
and I picked a pretty good spot where people didn't walk by, so I could sleep and no one would even know I was there.
Okay. I mean, you made it somehow.
You sleep under it, right?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. I was like on top of it.
No.
Not on top of it. That would
I
be
don't
crazy.
know.
How
I'm
big
like,
do you
what if
think
this is a big
is?
desk?
No, I was under.
Mm.
And my desk was just covered in water bottles.
So you used it a lot. I see.
Yeah. Because,
That was sarcastic. Did you not actually ever use it?
no, I used it a lot.
Oh.
Because I usually had a break between like my morning and afternoon classes. So I would go there in between my break. So I would get my lunch and it was normally like a sandwich, a bag of chips, and a drink. Usually Powerade. And so I would go there, eat, and then I would just leave my bottle. So I just had a bunch of empty bottles until I couldn't like,
Fit anymore.
yeah, and then I would have to clear them all out. Do it again.
But you didn't use it to study.
No, I did.
Oh, okay.
Mm,
Oscar lived at this desk. He ate
It
there.
sounds like
he
it.
slept there. He
Damn,
studied
you were studying
there.
hard.
I would study there. Like if I needed to just focus, I would study there. Because usually I like to study with my friends. Like I had a group that we would study together. But yeah, if I just needed to focus, I would go there. Sometimes I would go there and just like watch anime or something. Just watch TV on my laptop.
He literally lived your life at this desk.
Said he
Well,
was at the library.
I kind of lived my life at the library.
And you worked there.
Yeah, I also worked there.
Wait, what was your major?
I was an econ major.
Oh, okay.
Economics.
So he's my sister.
Nice.
I hated econ.
I have no idea what she talks about whenever she's talking about schoolwork.
Well, Oscar, you're starting a new job endeavor, a little part-time gig.
Yeah. So I got a part-time job at a restaurant. I've never worked in the service industry, so I'm starting from the bottom.
Now you're here.
Yeah. But yeah, yesterday was my first day and I was doing the host work. So like greeting people when they come in. And it was a little scary actually. Like, cause I didn't know what to expect. And like with any new job, they just throw a bunch of information at you at the beginning. So I'm like, oh, I'm so out of my element. But once it kind of got busy and picked up, I felt more comfortable because I was like doing things. I was like seating people. I was like, would you like more water, please? Or, I don't know.
What?
I didn't say please, but you know, I'd come around with the jug of water.
Can I take your hat, sir? Can I take your hat, sir?
It's like, please take this water.
take more water.
So it was funny because normally the hostess are usually younger and like prettier girls because, you know, they want them to attract people in the front. So the person that was training me was a 17-year-old. But she was cool and she's like had been there for a year, so she knew what she was doing. Like we would get busy and she was just like taking people. Yeah, she was quick, like getting people as they were coming in, as she's taking a phone call and like giving like a DoorDash order. I was like, bro, she's a pro at this.
You want to grow up to be like her?
Yeah. But you could tell she was like in high school just because of the way she talked. Like it just used slang, like lingo was different. It was funny because she asked me like what I did in college. I was like, I was an econ major. And she's like, what? What is that? I'm like, economics. And she's like, oh. She was talking about how she's getting ready to apply to colleges. Yeah.
So cute.
So I'm like, how old do you think I am? And she's like, you look like you're maybe in your late 20s. And I'm like, yeah, I just turned 30 in January. She's like, 30? Isn't that the age when like people get sad about their lives?
She said that to That's crazy.
I was like, I mean, I'm not like particularly sad. I'm like, I feel the same as I did when I was in my 20s. But now I was like, is it weird training someone older than you? She's like, nah, it's okay.
So are they gonna put you as a host because you're so good looking and young?
Yeah. So I think they just like they just need hosts, you know, like I feel like it's one of those positions that if you're like a server, you kind of like look down upon it, like why would I do that, you know, when I can make tips. So I mean, I don't mind, I don't know anything about the restaurant, so I'm like, I want to learn everything, but I will primarily be food running, and Marisol doesn't know what that is or didn't know, but they're the people that like get the food and take it to the table.
Yeah.
Oh.
You just get the food from the chefs,
Easy.
take it to the table.
Yeah.
And
Unless
you're
you
probably
fall.
like picking up plates and taking it back.
Yeah.
Okay.
Like-
that might be busing.
Oh, okay.
So I don't know how much I'll be doing that.
I would think that, I don't know how a restaurant works, but I would assume that the food runner and busboy would be like the same person, but I guess maybe not.
So being there on a weekday, it wasn't, because I guess they need food runners on the weekend when they get really busy. So during the weekday, the servers will bring out the food themselves.
Oh, okay.
And there
That
was
makes sense.
there was a separate person dedicated just to busing. So
Yeah, well, that makes sense.
So I guess I'll let you guys know next time. But no, I think the part that was very intimidating at first was just learning the tables, because they're like, oh, take this to P4, and I got to know where that is. So I took a map of the floor plan so I could count the
Study.
seats. Yeah. Like, all right, this booth is that, this and that. So I'm excited.
You should watch The Bear in season 2.
I've heard it's good.
Yeah, it's pretty good. And I've never worked in a restaurant, but I've heard restaurant workers think it's very accurate. But in season 2, there's an episode where a person learns about how to like wait tables and stuff like that, or be a host. So it's an interesting episode.
Do you go like behind?
Yeah, well, I mean, I'm still new, so I don't, I'm still learning, but yeah, I would hear that. Like there was one corner where they would walk by all the time. They're like, corner, just so that people are aware that they're about to come by. So yeah, usually if people have food, they make the announcement so you don't, bump into them.
Knock over all the food.
Yeah.
Everybody hates you. You're fired.
At Starbucks, where I work, as I was waiting for my drink, sometimes it just gets really busy there, so they'll like yell the name out. Like, Samantha, only order for Rob.
They never say my name, by the way.
Yeah,
They
because
only say my order.
Do you have to
But-
spell it out for them every time?
I just ordered through the app.
All right, so it has your name on
Yeah.
there.
But I was just like, man, I don't think I could ever do this job, just because I would feel so uncomfortable just yelling someone's name, because I feel like they say it with like so much confidence and it's loud and you can hear it from afar. I'm like, I just don't feel comfortable yelling people's names.
No, but it's so funny when they see mine, they just kind of look at it and they say like mobile order and then what I
They
order.
say like your type of drink.
Yeah.
Yahoska.
I was like, oh, that's mine.
And they're like, yeah, vanilla latte.
Have you
Mobile order.
do you have a lot of people say your name like that, or how do they, like people that just read it, how do they say it?
I don't really know, honestly. And as long as it's close enough, I know it's me.
Yeah.
Yeah. And like my patients, they just know me as a social worker. So they never know my name.
Yeah.
I feel like, because there's not many of them, I feel like if they tried, or if they asked you like, is this how you say it, they would just get it from then on, because like they would know you.
Right. But I just don't go there
Yeah.
enough. Yeah.
Oh, at the Starbucks.
Yeah, because it's like on the other end of the hospital.
I could definitely do that, yelling out names. I think it'd be fun. And I feel like it's common at a lot of Starbucks.
I know, it just makes me feel so uncomfortable. I don't know why. Even talking about it right now, I don't think I could do it.
I hate when I go to a place and like the person that's not loud at all is like the one saying the names.
Yes, that's the worst.
See, I feel like that would be
Sarah.
me. I'd be like, Sarah?
What if you had like a microphone that did it over speaker? Is that better or worse?
I'd say that's
Oh,
worse
no,
in my
I'm
opinion.
still getting
Really?
so uncomfortable.
Yeah.
Why?
It would
I'd
just
be
make me
like-
anxious.
order for.
You're like, could everybody quiet down, please? Could
You're like-
everybody quiet down?
Order for.
When I worked at the library, if you were on the closing shift, you would have to make an announcement 30 minutes, 15 minutes, and at closing, 30 and 15 before closing. Do you think you could do that?
No.
The library will be closing in 30 minutes.
Why do you
Yep.
talk like that?
We had a script we had to read too.
That's how I would say it.
I mean, if I had a script, I think it would be better. But no.
But you wouldn't want
Yeah.
to do it? Dang.
No.
Like, you see me when I have to do the intro for the pod. Like, I have to, like, say it all in my head.
You gotta pray.
Yeah.
She says one Padre Nuestro before
Every
every,
time. Every time.
Do you think you could work at a restaurant? Have you worked at a restaurant?
I've worked in, like, a sandwich shop, and then I only lasted 2 weeks. Because one time I accidentally gave this lady regular mustard instead of honey mustard, and I didn't say anything, and she took it. And I felt really bad. I was like, oh, and they also made me wash dishes. So I was like, absolutely not.
What about you, Yahoska?
I've never worked at a restaurant.
Do you think you could?
I don't think so. But I do want to be a bartender at some point.
She's like, alcohol. That I can do.
That I can do. I can make some drinks. But I don't think I can serve. I did used to work at Macy's, though, for like a month. And that was kind of fun. But it was like mostly one-on-one interactions. Not a
Yeah.
whole bunch of people at once.
I worked at Kohl's, and like the most I had to like, because sometimes I would have to say over the intercom, like, manager to register, or register number, whatever. And I would have to repeat it twice. Or I would have to say jewelry department, line 2, jewelry department, line 2.
And then you'd hyperventilate afterwards. I can't believe I just did that.
Because you have to make sure you press the button again, so you don't hear when the phone like gets put back. So you don't hear that click. It just turns off.
I like hearing the click.
Yeah, I like hearing the click.
We weren't supposed to do it.
Dang.
Everybody at my Kohl's did. They were hanging up that phone.
Yeah.
I definitely think I could work at a restaurant. Like, I'm capable.
Yeah.
Would I choose to? No.
I would just fuck up.
I just think it would give me too much anxiety,
Yeah.
honestly.
And people are mean sometimes.
They are.
Absolutely. Like, imagine like a hangry person just yelling at you because you got their order wrong.
That's the thing. I wouldn't be able to deal with people that were rude to me because I would be rude back.
Oh.
And then be like, I'm not allowed to do that.
Yeah.
There was this lady that came in and she was with like a younger girl. So maybe like her granddaughter. And she's like, yeah, we have a reservation. Also, when you guys bring out the check, can you bring it straight to me? And, you know, the girl that's training me, she was like, huh? Because she said it kind of softly, so we didn't hear her. And she's like, is it really that hard to understand? Can you just bring me the check when we're done? And she's like, oh, yeah, we can arrange that for you. And then she seated her and she was like, what the hell is wrong with her? I was like, all right, boomer.
It's the audacity for me.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, this lady was so rude.
Yeah. I would have been like, well, maybe if you put your dentures back on, I could understand you better.
Put those hearing aids.
And then there was this other dude. He like came in. He's like, just table for one. And you know, he sat down. And then like 5 minutes later, he comes up and he's like, I'm actually just gonna leave. My phone just died, so
No point in even having a meal alone.
He's like, I can't watch my show, so
yeah, exactly.
what? I'm
But
just gonna sit here in
Oscar, you
silence.
should have gone above and beyond and be like, I will get you a phone charger.
no,
So-
the girl that was training me was really nice. She's like, oh, we have a charger back here. And she's like, you can use this. And he's like, oh, then I'm gonna stay.
Oh,
And
so
stuff like
that's
that.
nice.
okay. She knows.
He's an
Customer service. She
Yeah.
Yeah.
got a sale.
he's an iPad kid for sure.
Yeah. We were like, man, imagine being an old man and you're an iPad kid.
That's Marisol.
Mhm.
Yeah, he was weird.
I just he didn't order food and go like, yeah, my wife's waiting for me. I think I'm gonna pick up her phone call outside. Doesn't come back in.
So, yeah, I'm excited for to get more hours in, just to get more comfortable. I think I can do it. It's just repetition. And
Yeah.
being able to remember everything.
Good luck on your new adventure.
Thank you.
Well,
Well,
Whale.
So on Tuesday,
Mm-hmm. Tuesday.
on my way home from work, I got into a little car crash.
Oh, yeah. Marisol told us.
Yeah.
I was going to ask you about this, but I was like, I don't know if she's going to want to talk about it on the pod.
So I got into a little car crash. Someone hit me. I was getting off the highway, maybe like 10 minutes away from my place. And I'm just like so tired at this point, ready to go home. And I didn't have any plans. So I was just going to go home, put my PJs on, make a meal, and call it a night. And then next thing I know, I felt something hit me.
Was it like really hard?
No, actually,
Okay.
maybe like 20 miles an hour. So it wasn't bad. But the guy was like only 20 years old. I know, and I felt kind of bad. And I felt kind of bad because I was in my car. He came up to my car window and we were exchanging information, chatting. And I asked, because he looked young, how old are you? He said, I'm 20. And he was like, I just called my dad because I didn't know what to do. And honestly, that's such a me thing too, because I almost called my dad. Like, I don't know what to do.
Yeah.
You're like, I'm also 20. And you're like, wait a minute. I'm 26.
I'm in my 20s. But yeah, so that was not fun. I'm all good. I took a day off yesterday and I went shopping
recover?
instead. Well, I just knew I wasn't in the mental headspace to be at work. And
She was like, I went shopping.
I went shopping.
Did you tell work, like, I'm not feeling very good after the car crash?
Well, I texted my manager on Tuesday when I got home. I was like, hey, just so you know, this happened and I'm just not going to go to work tomorrow. Like, you have plenty of time to know that I'm not going to be there.
Yeah. You're like, I'm not asking permission. I'm not showing up.
I'm not. Yeah. So, yeah, it was fun though. I mean, I took a day off. I went shopping. I had ice cream for breakfast at 9 a.m.
Dang.
Hey.
Hey.
Was
Okay.
the damage bad or no? Like, are
I
they
don't-
going to pay for something?
Yes. So they're going to have to replace, I think, the entire back of my car.
Yeah.
Like, even...
Oh.
I
Yeah.
would say it's not like terrible, but it's not like just a little like
not great.
scratch. Yeah.
Yeah.
For sure. It's mostly like the back right side of her car. They're definitely going to have to replace all of the back part.
Like the bumper,
Like the bumper,
lights.
Yeah.
the
The
lights,
lights.
even like the
the trunk door.
trunk door.
Dang.
Yeah, because it's pretty dented.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. So,
At least nothing
Oh,
happened.
yeah.
I don't know. For it being like so slow,
I know.
he hit you pretty hard.
His car was pretty bad.
I was
was
like, maybe
gonna
he was
say.
going fast, though.
Was it like an SUV? What type of car was his?
He was driving a Kia Soul. Like a...
like those cube ones?
Yeah.
The
Yeah.
I got
hamster
messed
ones.
up.
Yeah, so his front was pretty bad and he looked like pretty shaken up.
Aw.
I mean, he's only 20. It was also my first car crash.
Bet you he was watching TikToks.
Probably.
Like,
Badass kid.
And he was on his dad's insurance too. So you know
See?
that dad is gonna be pissed.
Yep.
Health
Yeah.
insurance about to go. Damn,
Yeah.
I don't have kids.
Was your car drivable?
Yeah, I can still drive it. I'm
See,
still driving
That's
it.
fortunate.
So it's not bad. And I'm
Mhm.
okay. So it was all good.
No airbags went off or anything?
No,
Not
no.
even like his?
I don't think so because he was fine and he had a passenger and they seemed fine okay too.
Okay.
So like it wasn't major.
Yeah. Still annoying.
I
And,
know.
like,
It's just the
kind of-
inconvenience of it.
I'd still be like shook up and be like, oh my
Mhm.
gosh, they just hit me.
I know. I was like, I'm not gonna cry, and then on my way home, I was like crying, and and I called my little sister. I was like, "Hey, so someone just hit me."
Yeah.
No, tell him like the craziest part.
What?
What's your anniversary today?
Shut up. So a year ago and 11 days, someone had broken into my car,
Oh,
and they broke my car window.
oh my
Jeez.
gosh.
So I'm just like, huh, nice reminder.
You need to
May-
protect your car at this
Yeah.
time of year.
Maybe
Seriously.
next year.
Maybe
like, this
Gemini is just not
time,
my season at this point.
Just stay home.
Just stay home all
Right.
month
The
of
whole month.
June.
Put your
Yeah.
car in a garage. Don't move it.
Seriously. And I never had any car issues till I moved here.
Yeah, Columbus will do that to you.
Mhm.
Columbus drivers, not good. Not good.
Yeah. I never used to lock my car door at night because I would always park at my parents' house. And since I moved to Columbus, every night.
Mm-hmm.
You forget to lock it one night, someone rummages through it.
Yeah.
At least where we live.
Yeah, I miss when I go to my parents' home because I would just leave everything
Yeah.
Mhm.
just like visible and I knew nothing was going to happen. But not here.
When I was moving to my new place, we got a U-Haul truck, and I live like in the city pretty much. So when we would leave the U-Haul truck to like bring stuff from inside my house, I would always be like, God, what if like just like a homeless man just goes like, I really want some miso soup. Hey, miso soup. But it's okay. No one came in. But then we went to Ross's house, which he lives in Gahanna, which is like suburbs. We just left that bitch open. And I was like, I was so calm. I was like, I know no homeless man is about to come in here.
So, and the song that was playing when all of this went down was La Ranger in Spanish by Mike Towers, in case you guys want to hear it. That song is going to be stuck in my memories for life.
I saw a TikTok once. This kid had just gotten in a car accident. He was like upside down in his car, and he took a TikTok of himself. And it was like some like crazy song in the background, and he's like, if you're wondering, the radio does stay on after you get in a car crash.
It does stay on. I remember that I had to pause it because somehow that just felt better. So I had to pause it, and I was like driving in silence, just kind of crying on my way home.
Sometimes you just need to cry.
Sometimes, And once I was home, I was fine. I didn't cry at home.
I feel like when stuff like that happens to me, I don't immediately cry. I cuss a lot. Like that fucking cunt.
I think I was just like in shock that my body didn't really know how to react. Because I cried, but it wasn't like a lot. It was just like a few tears.
I feel like you cry when you're frustrated.
Me?
Yeah.
I don't know. I don't cry a lot.
Have you seen Yahoska cry?
I haven't. I've just heard of all the times she's cried.
Which one?
Well, I know you've cried at work.
One time. One time. And it was one tear.
One single tear down the cheek.
Yes.
Like big baby Yahoska. Like one tear.
One tear.
You cry once. You're a baby.
When your car got the windows got broken.
Oh yeah, that time I did cry a lot. Well, I hadn't had my car for like more than 6 months.
Yeah, that would suck.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, because that happened in June and I bought my car in February. So it was like what, 4 months?
Yeah.
And I was just trying to work out at 6 a.m. in the morning.
Yeah.
I feel like when you get a new car, you just have extra bad luck for like that first year.
Yeah.
And your cars are really nice. Like if I was like some dude just trying to break into a car, I'm gonna break into yours.
They're not gonna find anything, I promise you.
Well, they found your passport.
Left your passport in your car?
Yeah.
Did they take it?
Well, so what happened was last year I was turning 25, so my driver's license was expiring. So I think I had gone out a weekend and I had to have a driver's license or like some sort of ID. So I took my passport to prove my age and I just left it in my purse. So when they broke into my car, they stole my purse.
Of course, because purses have money.
Even though there was nothing besides my passport and my, was it a YSL lipstick?
No, I think it was Dior. You were like, Mom, they took my fucking Dior lip gloss.
Yes. And those are not cheap. And honestly, I was more sad about my lipstick than I was about my passport.
I was like, they took your passport? She was like, they took my Dior lip gloss.
What, did you report the passport lost or anything? What do you do when that happens?
So you technically are supposed to report it. I kind of didn't till a few months ago. So if my identity gets stolen, it is what it is.
Oh my
Shit,
gosh.
that's crazy.
So far, nothing has happened, and I just got my passport a few months ago. So
Okay, you got a new
I'm
one.
ready to leave this country. To go on vacation.
On vacation, not
On
forget.
vacation.
Luna.
I love it here.
Speaking of badass kids.
What's the matter? It's okay.
Nothing. What's the matter with you?
What do you have to say?
Luna.
Huh?
Luna, what's this?
She just put her whole mouth over the microphone.
So, I wanted to bring up a topic. Me and Roz had a conversation the other day, and it turned into a debate.
Okay.
So, I said, I feel that men are more likely to cheat than women are likely to cheat.
Okay.
And he seems to think it's 50-50. What do you guys think?
I think it's 50-50.
You're such a guy, Oscar. Why? Why do you think it's more 50-50?
So if you had asked me when I was younger, I would have said, yeah, guys definitely cheat more. But I feel like as I've gotten older, I just hear stories like of both men and women cheating. And it's never like one-sided. It's just very common to hear it. And it's like, yeah, I don't know. I think it's 50-50. Just based on empirical evidence.
Okay.
Empirical evidence. Okay.
Well, don't hate me, but I'm also gonna agree with that.
What?
No, listen.
You're such a guy.
I just think girls can be more sneaky.
Because girls smart.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Boys dumb.
Boys dumb, exactly. So that kind of makes sense in my head.
Like
you know?
probably hear about the guys more than you do the women.
Yes, and I feel like guys don't talk about it as much.
Mm-hmm.
They kind of hide their feelings, especially if they got hurt or something like that. It's not like they're gonna talk about it in public like us girls would.
He's gonna be like, yeah, my girl cheated on me.
That's true. Like they're not gonna admit to it.
Yeah.
Yeah, because that's a lot for sure.
Where a girl will be like to her friends, like, oh,
We're
he
like,
cheated
that
on
bitch
me."
hit-
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
on social media.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Don't date no raggedy ass man.
I think a lot more men and women cheat than one would expect. But I probably think that men still cheat just a little bit more. From my empirical evidence of people that I've heard of cheating, it's definitely more men than women. I don't know.
I obviously think that men are more likely to cheat than women. And my reasoning is behind this. What?
Your
And
reasoning
it's-
behind this?
And my reasoning behind this, it's because I feel like to men, cheating isn't like that big of a thing to them. Like it's no big deal.
It's just physical.
Exactly. It's just physical. So they're like, oh, it's nothing. It shouldn't be something over to break up because it's like it's just sex. Whereas women, the biggest reason why they cheat is because they're not getting anything out of their relationship.
Yeah.
So it is, although they realize it is a big deal, I think it's kind of like a last resort thing.
Do you consider emotional cheating a thing though?
I consider
Because I feel
everything
like
cheating.
okay,
like if you're like texting and flirting with a girl, cheating.
But is that cheating worth breaking up over?
It's not, but is it considered cheating? I say yes.
So then if that happened, you'd be like, my boyfriend cheated on me. Like you would tell somebody that because they were texting a girl.
Yeah, if Ross was like texting a girl and like being sneaky about it, I'm gonna break up with him.
Oh, so it would be
Actually,
breakup
yeah,
worthy
it would be. Yeah, no, come to think of it, how dare he?
you better lock that phone.
We just moved in together. How could he? Actually, yeah. I guess. Do you guys consider like texting someone but not telling you about it cheating?
I think if you hide it,
Yeah,
Yeah.
I think if you hide it and it's for like long periods of time, for sure.
Yeah.
And what is that conversation looking like?
Yeah.
If it's like one day and it's kind of flirty, like me. But if it's like, even if it's one day but it's like sexual, that's cheating.
Yeah.
Right.
Because like I guess I think of it like if it's your friend, like you probably already have a relationship. But if it's like someone new, I think it's cheating. It's like why, if you already have a partner, why do you need to be texting someone of the
Yeah.
opposite
Yeah.
sex?
Right.
What about you liking someone's like story? It's just a picture of like just them.
It's not, I don't think that's cheating, but it's red flag behavior.
Yeah.
Okay.
I agree.
Like
And is the pictures just of the girl or
Yeah.
the boy? Yeah.
yeah, like if it's like a mirror picture or like they're like, oh, can you take a picture of me? And it's just them. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. So
It's red
like
flag.
It's a red flag, like a gateway to cheating. Like
Yeah.
they're kind of hoping that will start a conversation, which then could be cheating.
would it be like strike one?
I think I would want to have a conversation with
Yeah.
them.
Okay.
Like, why are
Yeah.
they liking it? Like,
Mm-hmm.
just why?
Okay, what if they're liking like a celebrity or like a model's page?
No, that's not.
No, that's never gonna happen.
Marisol?
Marisol.
Ross is not allowed to like Sydney Sweeney's Instagram.
No, not anyone but her. He can like
She's like, he'll fall in love with her.
he can follow Betty White, like all her
She's
pictures.
dead. R.I.P.
Oh my gosh, yeah, she is dead.
How dare you? What if? Okay, how about can you like Kendall Jenner's pictures?
But why though?
Just a celebrity, why not?
Is she like promoting her tequila? Then sure.
It's just a runway photo of her.
Is she fully clothed?
Sure.
I guess.
What if she's not?
She's not.
What
It's
if it's just like a bikini? Yeah,
Absolutely not.
What if he's just a fan of the Kardashians and so he likes the picture because he wants to support?
What if you already like the picture?
Well, I'm a girl. I'm a girl's girl. I gotta support.
Okay, but these are celebrities you guys don't
Yeah.
personally know. You think it's weird for him to like their pictures?
Would you guys have like a celebrity pass? Is that what it's called?
Like a hall pass?
Like a hall pass?
With a celebrity?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, because it's a hypothetical thing that will never happen. So it's
Yeah.
fun to like talk about because then you just get to know what your partner is interested in.
But what if you actually met the celebrity and the celebrity is like, let's do it?
Look, all I'm saying,
And we cleared it beforehand, okay?
all I'm saying, if my girlfriend met Zac Efron, you gotta do what you gotta do.
Oscar's minding his business.
I wouldn't blame her.
Well, I'm just thinking, yeah, if I had a boyfriend and he liked Salma Hayek's picture, I'm not gonna get mad. I'm like, yeah, she's beautiful.
I would point it out to him.
Yeah,
That's Ross's celebrity crush.
Is it?
that makes sense.
That makes sense. I don't know.
What if they're liking their actual post? Like a girl posted a picture on her profile. Is he allowed to like it? And it's just her. And they're friends.
I think yes.
Yeah, I think so too.
So that's not cheating.
No, that's not cheating.
I think that's fine. Because then
You
it's,
hesitated.
I don't know.
She
'cause
doesn't
I'm
like it, but
I'm
she'll
like,
allow it.
Yeah, I'm like, I feel like if you like a post, it's more public. So
Yeah.
like,
Yeah.
Right.
right.
But a story is a red flag.
Yes.
A
Yes,
story is
I
a red
agree with
flag,
that. I agree
yeah.
with that.
Like when I open my Instagram, I just like if I follow you, I
Yeah,
just like
liking
it.
every
Yeah.
post.
I'm like, if you
Everyone gets a
posted
love.
it, that means you want to like.
It's a picture of someone's like ugly feet. Like,
Sometimes, yeah. Sometimes there's like 3 likes. I'm like.
oh, you're like, I'll support you.
Yeah. What I don't like is when people post like 5 things on the same day. Like
You're like, you only
Yeah.
get one of my likes today.
Exactly.
I'm not liking all of them.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Ross does that.
I think his is different because they're like he was taking nice pictures, you know.
Photography.
Mm-hmm.
But if it's like,
A selfie of me, another selfie of me,
Yeah.
another
Yeah.
selfie of me.
or like you're in another city and you're posting everything you're doing. Like,
On a separate post, like that's
Yeah.
too much.
yeah, exactly.
Consolidate.
Right. You get one, and then when I see the second and third, I'm like, oh, I'm not liking any of these.
I think at max I do 2.
In one day.
No, not one day. I'm not crazy.
Oh, that's
well,
what he's saying.
actually,
in one
I don't
day.
know.
Like 2 posts or like 2 stories?
Two
Like I'll do
posts.
multiple
Okay.
posts for a vacation, just on different days.
Yeah.
Yes, I
That's
agree with
fine.
that. Especially if we're going to like multiple cities.
Yeah. Or if I look good on multiple days.
There you go.
So if you like a picture on Instagram, and then you go on Facebook and you see the same post, do you like it there as well?
No.
I do because
Yeah.
they took their time to like post it on Facebook.
Not
Why
necessarily.
not?
Why not?
If you post it on Instagram, it automatically posts to Instagram sometimes.
Instagram would automatically post to Facebook.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Yeah. So I still do it sometimes.
Yeah, I still do it too.
Back to the topic.
Oh, sorry.
Is it cheating? Is it cheating to have like a work wife?
Yes.
Mm,
I don't know. I'm trying to think. He works from home, so
That's true. So you don't have to worry about that.
yeah. You're his work wife when you're not working.
yeah.
Like there's like multiple levels though.
Yeah.
Of being a work
like how
wife.
close are you?
Yeah. Are you like talking outside of work?
Are you guys
Just-
like sharing food?
That would be cheating.
Ugh.
Is
it
she
cheating
packing
if
his
he shares
lunch?
food
Yeah.
with the girl?
Is she packing his lunch? Ew, I can't even think of it.
I don't know. I personally don't like it. Like if my girlfriend was like, "Yeah, I have a work husband," I'd be
Yeah,
like,
it would. I think it'd be
it would
weird.
irk me.
I think it would only. I think it wouldn't be weird only if like she was like way older than him.
Like a grandma.
Yes.
Yeah.
I think that's fine.
But then at that point, it's not a work wife.
I'd
It's
be
a
like, you're my work mom. Yeah.
Oh,
that's
you're right.
different.
You're right. You're right. You're
Oscar
right.
has a work mom.
Yeah, I have a work mom.
I have a work mom. Love her.
I brought her a shot glass from Peru.
Oh.
She loved it. She was like, oh my gosh, I don't have any like this with colors and stuff. She's like, all the ones I have just say the name of the city.
That's cute.
I don't know. I feel like if someone said like, oh yeah, I'm his work wife, I'd be like, excuse me?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Exactly.
See, I think that's disrespectful,
It
though.
is. I think
wouldn't
so.
call it a work wife or like work husband.
Right.
I'd be like, oh, we just get along at work.
Mm-hmm. But I feel like maybe if a girl will do that to a guy, like, I'm his work wife, you know, but it's
Girls
because
are
she like has a
evil.
crush on him and blah, 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 blah. Whatever. I don't think it'd be cheating, but it's red flag and like
Yeah.
disrespectful.
You
like
gotta
you said.
add boundaries.
Yeah.
Yeah. But I'm also not a jealous person, so honestly, I wouldn't care.
Yeah, me neither.
Oh.
Whatever. Liar.
Ross can't even compliment a girl on The Bachelor. You'll be like, what? Why would you just say that?
Okay, but also he's also a jealous person. You just wait until this Bachelor.
So you're gonna comment on a guy?
No,
He's gonna
I'm not.
Be like,
Of
why
course,
would
I
you
would
say
never disrespect him like that.
You know,
That? Okay.
at least the good thing is Marisol doesn't have double standards.
Hmm?
Like, you
You'll-
don't impose something on Ross. Like,
That you won't follow.
exactly.
Yeah.
Okay.
What else would you guys think is in the border of cheating and not cheating?
What if he works out with the girl at the gym? Is that cheating? But they only see each other at the gym.
Like, they're
Oh.
working out together? Or
Yes.
they just...
And they just so happen to have met at the gym.
No, I
and
don't
they
like
only
that.
see each other at the
No,
gym.
they shouldn't be working out
Yeah.
together.
But is it cheating?
Yeah, but is it cheating? Because what if he's being nice? Just
Yeah.
helping her out.
It's different if she's like, can you spot me?
Mm-hmm.
Versus, hey, let's do this workout together.
But they're just standing next to each other doing the same workout.
But is it cheating?
Red flag.
Yeah, red flag.
Red flag for sure.
I think it depends. Like, are you having deep conversations at the gym all the time? Then, like, you're getting to like emotional cheating.
Because I feel like if you're working out together, it is starting to get emotional. Because you're like, oh, I'm working out, but I'm working out with this person. Like, you're just with them for like 45 minutes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Eh.
Okay, I feel like everyone's relationship is different. To me, I feel like it would be cheating. And even if he brought it up to me, like, oh yeah, there's this girl that like I work out with at the gym, I'd be like, I don't like that.
Yeah.
And if he respected how I felt, he would stop doing that.
Like, it's different if they see each other and they say hi all the time.
Yeah.
But working out together, no.
But
Yeah.
I don't think I'd call that cheating though. It's like, please stop doing that,
Yeah.
obviously. But I'm not gonna say you're a cheater for doing that.
Yeah.
I feel
can
like it'd be
agree.
weird if they were working out every single time, like
Yeah.
together.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I think if she needed someone to like spot her,
Right.
sure. Except no squats.
You can spot from the front.
Still,
I feel like that's
Still
so
no.
weird. I have one. Is it cheating if you slept with someone else in your dream?
No. Obviously not. They can't control that.
But why are you thinking about it or dreaming about it?
Right. You're the one
Yeah.
cheating, not them. No, it's not cheating. You just made that up in your head.
Yeah. No. Wait, who's cheating in whose dream?
Either you have sex with someone else in your dream, or no, your partner. Your partner has sex with someone else
In their dream?
in their dream.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I'm in his dream. So
Oh.
like,
Yeah.
if Ross had a sex dream with someone that wasn't Marisol, is that cheating? Still no, because he can't control his dreams.
Yeah, no.
It's his subconscious.
Does he know that person?
It's Salma Hayek. Oh my god.
If he doesn't
It's,
know the person, it's not cheating.
Is
Yeah.
Sweeney-
What
is
if
Sweeney?
he knows the
If
person?
he knows the person, I would be asking
Concerned?
why. Yes.
Yeah, hopefully he just wouldn't tell you that
Yeah.
he dreamt that.
True.
Well, what if he's lucid dreaming?
That's cheating.
Where he can control his dreams.
If he's a lucid dreamer, he's cheating.
You brought Sydney Sweeney into your dream on purpose.
Scary.
Okay, is it cheating if he plays video games with the girl? Like, she's in a different city completely, but they play online together.
Is it just the two of them, or is it like multiple people together?
The two of them play multiple games together, but there's other people there.
If there's other people there, that's fine. I've heard him and his boys like talking them like whenever they play like Xbox. I'm like, there's no flirting there.
But sometimes it just ends up being two people. Like you'll start with a group
Oh, really?
of 4, and then the other two be like, "All right, guys, I gotta go," and
Yeah.
then it's just you and one other person.
And it's like a girl that he has on his friends list, so he plays frequently with her. Like it's not a random girl; it's a girl that he plays multiple times with.
And it's at midnight.
It's not cheating.
And it's
It's at
midnight.
midnight.
It's not cheating, but this has to be someone.
And you're like, Ross, let's go to bed. He's like, I can't. I'm on the game, and he's playing with her.
Absolutely not. No, I don't think it's cheating, but I would think it would be a red flag.
Okay, just avoid. Back to it. It's a normal daylight time. Is that cheating? You were gonna say something.
No, I wasn't.
Like I think it's fine if it just every now and then it happens if they're
Yeah.
the only two playing. But if like let's say that's the only person they're playing with regularly, then I think
Yeah,
Big red
it's getting
flag.
I think it would be
suspicious.
fine if like he's known her for a while, like way before me, and they've always
Mhm.
like play.
yeah,
That'd be fine.
yeah. My-
Yeah.
One of my cousins met his wife.
Well,
Or
doesn't
video
help
games.
me.
Yeah, that's what I say. People make relationships. He met his wife. He went to Indiana and like they started dating.
Well, now he's not allowed to play with any girl.
Gaming couple.
I have another one. Is it cheating if your partner is still swiping on dating apps but not actually talking to anybody?
Yes. That's
Yes.
cheating.
But not actually talking to anyone.
It's cheating. That's
100%.
wild.
Okay. Let's see.
Marisol's deleting Hinge right now.
No.
I just like to look at the pictures.
Is it cheating if you travel with another female from work?
Is it a work trip?
Yeah, but they're in a car, so they're road tripping.
No. Well, I mean, no. Are they just, if they're purely coworkers, just road tripping?
But she's hot. Megan Fox. Hot.
It doesn't inherently make it cheating. I'm not gonna like it.
Is she single?
She's single.
I'll be like, can one of you sit in the back while the other's in the front?
Sam's like, can I come? I'll bring my laptop. I'll work.
Why are they driving together? It's cheating. They should have flown.
They should have flown. Is it cheating or not cheating? Kissing a girl on the cheek, saying goodbye on a night out.
Is he European? If he's European, it's not cheating.
He's American.
Cheating.
I'm not jealous. I'm not a jealous person, so like I wouldn't care, honestly.
I guess if he's Mexican or Hispanic, that's
Yeah.
fine too, because that's a
Yeah.
thing in Hispanic culture.
Yeah.
Right.
I think if it's a cultural thing, it's fine.
But what if, let's say he's American and that other person is Hispanic or European, so the other person's expecting it.
Right, it's their culture. Yeah, I
Yeah.
think that's fine.
Yeah.
If it's a white man and a white girl,
Cheating.
cheating. Yahoska's like, that's fine.
That's fine.
No, I think the person whose culture it is has to initiate it.
Yeah, I agree.
Then it's not cheating. Otherwise, cheating.
Okay, I have one.
Okay.
Is it cheating if he has an inside joke with another girl?
No.
Where did they meet? How do they know each other?
Yeah.
Depends on the inside joke.
Yeah. Are they co-workers and they just talk at work, or are they friends outside of work that they'll see each other more often?
I'd say they're friends outside of work and they share an inside joke.
How long have they known each other?
I don't know.
I don't think it's cheating.
Marisol.
Unless it's a sexual joke, then it's...
I don't know.
I don't
wanna
think
be
it's
in the
cheating
joke.
because at first I would be like, oh, like, what's the joke?
What if they didn't want to tell you?
That's
Then,
cheating.
Yeah, I was like, why don't you want to tell me?
What if he's
your
like, you
girlfriend.
wouldn't get it, you weren't there?
Then I'd be like, that's so fucking rude. I have another one. Is it cheating if you and your significant other are eating and then you fix his friend a plate, a food?
Ooh. No.
No.
It's respect, I
Okay.
guess.
Wait, is it your own party or...
Huh?
Yeah, I guess. Are you hosting or where are you?
You're let's say you guys buy KFC for you and your 2 guy friends or 3 guy friends, and your girlfriend fixes one of your homeboys a plate.
I think it depends where. If I'm at my house and they're over my house, then I don't think it's weird. It's just like me being a host.
Okay.
If I am at like a kid's party and I'm not gonna fix my boyfriend's friend a plate.
Yeah,
I'm
that's
only gonna
weird.
fix my boyfriend a plate.
Okay. So your boyfriend fixes one of your friend's plates. Is it cheating? At a kid's birthday party.
I'd say no.
Is that cheating? But I'm like, you don't have to do that.
Right.
Give it to me.
It's a red
I snatch
flag.
it from him.
Serve me a plate.
Yeah, I would say no. Maybe he's just being nice.
I mean, like, both their legs would have to be broken. Or, like, one of their legs would have to be broken, you know?
See, I just feel like if he's serving you a plate, might as well get your friend that's with you.
No, I don't think so.
It depends. If it's like his party or his family party and your friend doesn't know them, then yeah. But if it's like, I don't know.
Well, but
It
here's the thing.
depends.
So
Yeah, it's
sometimes Ross will get Marisol a drink and he'll get you a drink. That's not weird.
Okay, that's not weird.
weird. No,
Okay.
That's not weird. So if
But
you
that's
like
like a drink.
Yeah.
okay.
Yeah, that's a good point. Yahoska, you win.
I
Yahoska's really not a jealous person.
Yeah, because I guess, like, if I'm getting a piece of cake and then I have an extra piece of cake, I'd be like, here, and...
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think it's the act of like fixing a whole plate for somebody. Like you put together the rice, the chicken, the mole, like everything.
No,
Yeah.
on
you
there.
don't need to do all that.
That's what I'm thinking of.
Well, in my head, I'm like, maybe he enjoys active service, and if she's your friend,
Mm-hmm.
then you shouldn't be jealous about your friend.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Otherwise, why are you talking to that girl if you're jealous?
Okay. Is it cheating if he goes to a girlfriend's house to build her furniture?
Does she not have a dad?
To his girlfriend?
Like his
Or mine.
friend that's a girl to build her furniture. You said, does she not have a dad?
Yeah. Why isn't her dad helping her? Yeah.
Her dad lives in a different city.
Like she
I don't
needs
think it's
two
cheating.
people to build this furniture
No, she's not building it. Your boyfriend's building it.
for her?
Yeah,
Yeah.
for her.
Absolutely not. If it's needing like two
What?
people, if she needs like two people in order to build it correctly, then sure, by all means, go over there. But if she's expecting him to build it, like, I
What
don't
if
think
she's
so.
like, I'm really not handy. Like, I've never used a screwdriver. Will you please come build this table
I'd be
for
like, well, I can come
me?
and build it
go.
for you because I'm smart.
I don't think it's cheating. If someone asked me to build their furniture, I'd be like, yeah, let's do it.
Would you tell your girl?
Yeah. I'd be
Okay.
like, hey, I want to go build their furniture. I'm not going to...
Hey, just so you know, I want to go build furniture.
But it also depends on what time. Like, if they're telling me at 8 p.m., I'm not going to go over. But if it's like, 4 p.m., like, yeah, that's not weird.
What if it's 4 p.m.? Can Roscoe help someone build furniture?
I mean, I just think it's kind of annoying that she can't build it for herself.
A lot of people can't.
I'd say that's cheating.
You think it is?
What?
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay.
It just seems like personal. Like he's in her place.
Yeah.
Yeah. And also, if I was a girl and I didn't want to do it, and like my guy friend, I'm like, I want to ask him to build it for me because I just don't want to do it. I would be like, just to respect his girlfriend, I'm gonna be like, you guys will both want to come over. We can have drinks while Ross builds my whatever.
I think it's fun building furniture.
I do too. Why doesn't she want to do it herself?
Not
She
everyone
doesn't
wants to
know
do
how.
it.
She's never held a screwdriver.
She's the same girl that put the blanket in the microwave.
She needs help.
I do have to say, when I moved in by myself, I had to get people to help me build my furniture.
See?
Because
You're
I
okay,
didn't
trashing
know
this
how
girl.
to do it. And I'm not dumb.
Yahoska could have asked Ross. He could have gone and helped her.
Like,
Yes.
what do you mean you didn't know how to do it? Like,
I'm just not good at it, honestly.
Okay.
Like, I don't know how to follow directions.
like, are you impatient with reading the booklet?
I just don't know.
She builds the table. It's wobbling. It's slanted.
So I have a little, I don't even know, like a little table, and it has like 2 glass doors, and I couldn't put them on, so it doesn't have the doors.
That's scary because you can break it.
Yeah, it's glass. That's scary.
Yeah. So, and my sister built it at the end because I just
Oh,
kind of
okay.
gave up. So I'm not good at it. I
Yeah.
just know I'm not.
I guess it. I
guess at that point, if I'm the girl, I would ask my friend like, "Hey, bring your girlfriend and we can do something." at my place while you're building that.
Yeah. But also, like, if it was Yahoska, I would have no issues with it.
Right.
But if it's like
That's
his
true.
girlfriend,
Okay, one of his friends, not
I
one of
think
your friends.
that's when I would be like, okay, that's weird. But also, if Yahoska like asked him, I feel like she'd also just ask me, and like, yeah, why wouldn't I hang out with her while he builds something?
Yeah. Well, that's because she's your friend.
Yeah.
That makes more sense. But if it's one of his friends only, or like a female coworker or something.
And you don't even know her.
Okay, but also
Yeah, and
you
someone
don't
you
need a
don't know
man to
her.
build your stuff, Yahoska. I would build it for you. I love building stuff.
You're a strong, independent woman.
Mhm.
I don't know. There's a lot of people that they're just intimidated by it, or like
Yeah.
they
I
just
feel it.
have no idea how easy it is.
I just love going through the steps and just like completing everything. Like IKEA furniture, oh my gosh. I go crazy for it.
I like being on the last page because then I'm like, I'm done.
Of the instructions.
Yeah.
No, I'm so bad at building that one time I kind of messed up my Lego. My
Your
Lego
what?
set.
Oh, your Lego set. I thought
Yeah.
you said your leg.
No, my Lego set. And I had to restart from the beginning.
Dang, from the beginning.
Yeah, because the flower didn't come out like a flower.
Yeah.
So then I had to start all over.
That's rough.
I think that's hard because like once you stick some of the pieces together, they're hard to take apart.
Yeah,
Yeah.
And I was telling my sister, I was like, I think they didn't put all the pieces in here.
She's like, I think you did it wrong.
Yes, user's fault.
User error.
Yeah,
Manufacturer error. They didn't give you that one piece.
the one piece that I needed.
Right? Is it cheating if they go play pickleball with the girl?
I don't think it's cheating, but how rude. I want to play pickleball. I think it all just goes back like, did he tell me?
He's like, hey, I'm gonna go play with my friend pickleball.
He didn't mention it
he
was
didn't
the
invite.
girl.
Yeah, he didn't invite you. He
Oh
just
my
like was telling you
gosh.
he's doing it.
Cheating.
What if he's like, hey, I'm gonna go play pickleball. He goes alone and he joins just a team of like 3 girls that are there. Because like, you know, when you go to pickleball, you just fill in the teams.
I don't think that's cheating.
Okay, it's just one girl.
I don't
And they play
know.
for 2 hours.
I don't think that's cheating. It wasn't planned.
Another girl shows up by herself.
Yeah.
I
He
guess
was
not.
just gonna hit it against the fence.
I guess it's not cheating. I think it's more cheating if he goes with a friend.
Yeah.
And doesn't tell you until like the right before.
Is it cheating if one of his girlfriends is like throwing up and he holds her like hair back?
No.
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 That's just been a good friend.
Dang.
guess.
What if she's fucked up? Like, you think he shouldn't touch her? He's just like, yeah, get your hair all throw up.
Get her a ponytail.
I put Oscar's hair up in a ponytail.
Yeah.
That one time because he was throwing up.
Yeah, when we were walking back at some point, I was like, what the heck? When did my hair get into a bun?
Yeah. Oh yeah, it was a bun.
He was like,
You wake up and it's a French braid.
he was like, I've never had my hair in a bun before. I don't know how to do it. I need her to teach me.
Did you learn?
Yeah,
Was
I
it a
learned.
good bun?
No.
I forgot how
It
it
held
was. Like here?
Oh, I think it was like a
No,
low
it was
bun.
a low bun.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Okay, last one, I guess. Is it cheating if he's sending her songs that he likes? But they're not
that's
like.
a good one.
But they're not.
They're not love songs.
They're not love songs. Yeah, they're just like songs that
Like,
he
they have
likes.
the same music taste.
Yeah,
Mm,
yeah.
Not cheating.
Ugh, I hate that though. It's not cheating as long as it's not love music or even slow music. I'm talking like Metallica.
Like, what if it's like a genre you don't like? Like, do you like country?
Yeah, what if it's like
No.
country
Yeah, what if
music?
it's country songs?
But country songs are like lovey-dovey.
Yeah.
Not all of them.
Not all. Okay.
I got the horses in the back.
Red Solo Cup.
Okay, if it's
Or-
songs like that, that's fine.
What if it's she's got that honky tonk, donk. He's like, have you heard this one?
It ain't Texas.
What if they are love songs?
Cheating. Cheating.
What if he sends 5 songs, only one of them is a love song because he just likes it.
Ah.
He like it's just like, I think you'll like these 5 songs. One of them happens to be a love song.
He can't send that song by itself. But if it's
Yeah.
like, here's 5 songs, then that's
Yeah.
But is he masking it?
fine.
What if he said, here are 5 songs. Number 3 is my favorite. That's the love song.
Cheating.
Cheating.
Cheating. Immediately.
Yep.
Guilty.
Guilty.
Like, he sends her a song, it's like, I want to be with you. Like, cheating.
It's like, my girlfriend don't need to know about us.
That's what the
I
song
want your booty. Cheating.
Isn't there like a song like that from like the 2000s? I remember I was playing it once and you're like, oh, this is such a good song, but if you listen to the lyrics, it's fucked up.
Oh, yes, I remember saying that, but I don't remember what song it was.
Well, if he's in that song,
Is it Lips
cheating.
of an Angel?
Yeah.
Lips of an Angel. It's about like he's thinking of another girl, but it's such a good song.
You can't send that one. No matter how good it is.
Yeah.
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 Well, that wraps up today's episode. Hopefully everybody learned something today about what is cheating and what is not.
It's not a gray area. It's black and white.
If it feels wrong, it's because it's wrong.
If you wouldn't do it in front of your significant other, don't do it.
Mm-hmm. Anyways.
Cool. Well, thank you, Yahoska, for coming on the pod again.
Thank you guys. It was a fun episode.
Woohoo. Yeah.
Yep.
And you got the movie before Marisol.
I did. I'm surprised.
So
Very proud of
nice.
myself.
Another round of applause. Thank you guys for listening. Don't forget to follow us on Instagram at Eating Good Pod, and we'll see you next week.
Bye.
Bye.
Bye.